There was more in the box. I wonder what this is. Interesting. It's like a flashlight. There we go. Very cool. Ultra bright waterproof spotlight.
Hi Canada, Rod from Nova Scotia. This is the Motormaster Eliminator 3-watt Cree LED ultra bright waterproof spotlight. Here's the package for it. As you can see, powerful 3-watt Cree LED spotlight with low and high settings. Provides a bright, concentrated beam. Switch lock prevents light from being turned on and off accidentally. Durable construction, lithium-ion battery, which means it's rechargeable, and it includes a USB charger. So I'll show you here. There's the lock, and that's it turned off. You push this trigger button to turn it on, put it on low, or even flashing mode. Turn it back off. With this on, you can't push the trigger. Has this stand on it in case you wanted to shine it at the ceiling. It has a lanyard, and this back cover, as you can see, says to screw it off, and inside you'll find the USB charging area. Now my kids have been using this part of my testing program, so this is not the original cable. The original cable is actually a little longer and a little thinner. This is just another cable I have lying around, but there's where you plug it in, and this light turns red when it's charging and green when it's charged. Some of the other specs there: 160 meter, 120 lumens, impact resistance to 0.9 meters, water resistance IPX7, and a runtime of 2 hours. Now, of course, when I see that it's supposed to be impact resistant and waterproof, what do? I give it to one of my testers.
Good job.
Now you might wonder how well the light turned out after all this. Well, but surprisingly, even with all the water that seemed to be laying in it, it's still waterproof and it still works. It just holds water in the casing somehow.
Well, I'm sure like most people, the first question you think of when you hear what a 3-watt LED light is, how bright is it? Well, it's pretty dark out here right now. Let's turn it on. That's pretty good for going that far away. There it is on the side of the house. The garage. And all the way out there, and you just see the tree house. Zoom in a bit. That's what all the zoom I got with this little camera. That's pretty great. It has a low mode. There's the low mode. And it has the strobe mode.
So there's the light. You can see that it dried out quite easily after all that. It's supposed to be impact resistant, 0.9 meters. Well, it did fall about 0.9 meters off of my island. You can see that this part here is broken. There's enough tension in there that it seems to still hold on. It's just a broken pin in there. It still seems to hold on and still functions. Still does its intended purpose. Even the detents work. Inside here, the way it's designed, it's actually been bathed in a rubber sealant of some type, or silicone. So it's actually very waterproof inside. But if you do get it wet, you're going to have to drain it of water for quite a while, because we have water leaking out of here and water in there after the bathtub incident. As you can see here, the my battery checker for rechargeables shows you that it's a 1518 milliamp hour battery, which is a great size. According to the manual, the battery is only a 1300 milliamp hour, so to find a battery that's actually larger than what's advertised is actually kind of fun. Kind of a good idea, I would say. Overall, I really like this light. The kids love to use it. They've taken it camping a couple times already, and I'm sure it'll go on the next camping trip. Good, comfortable form factor, easy to use, lots of light, seems to last a good long time. The estimated runtime on it is 2 hours. Given that the battery is at least as big as what they're advertising, I'm going to guess it's probably at least 2 hours. I tried to drain it and time it and lost track of the time, but it did take at least 2 hours for me to drain the battery so I could do the charging test. So overall, I would say this is exactly as advertised. A little less impact resistant than I hoped, but definitely waterproof in that it doesn't short out or break if it gets wet, but you will get water in it. So I would highly recommend this one.